the simulation activity need to be completed. Here, the subtopics of the modeling and simulation will be discussing. Recognition of the need, and here the recognition of the need specifies the research orientational gap that is being existing in the environment, that is in the social research. Whatever the need that are being faced by the public will be examined, and depending upon that, one concept need to be designed, and it has to be mathematically modeled mathematically. Here, mathematical model in the sense the finite element solutions, and with that it will be modeled, and sensors and actuators will be getting fixed, and nothing but different components will be getting manufactured, and the manufactured components will be assembled and inspected, and for that the control system design will be getting done, and optimization. Here optimization in the sense the feasible way in an optimize, that is nearestly completing structure, so getting the perfect solution in a less time relates to the optimization with less consumption of the essential resources. This will be modeling and get simulated done. And after getting the perfect categorizations of results in the case of this modeling, then we'll be moving on to the prototype. Prototype, that is an intelligent or immersion of hardware design and simulation. So fixation of this hardware device and design optimization. That is the geometrical considerations that are being existing for an overall component need to be minuted. This has to be digitized to some extent. And this prototyping how to be very much familiar for carrying that particular entire component from one place to another place. Basically, we will be seeing a number of components that are utilizing in the mechanical laboratories that are in static nature. Static nature, that is heaviest components. For best example, UTM machinery. In the convention, we will be seeing a number of reciprocating compressors, like it, right? So the utilization of this mechatronic concept in the sense it has to be familiar, it has to be flexible to carry that component from one place to another place. That's nothing but it has to be operated in an optimization mode for carrying from one place to the other place, or even the higher altitudes, and flexible in operation as well. Lightweighted movement, that is dynamical mode of actions need to be performed. Next one, after the endorsement of these completion of this prototype, we'll be going for the development. So developing in the sense, if the components are related to the mechanical field existing and electrical fields that are being assembled to the system, fixation of the hardware components and simulation done will not be sufficient for running the entire that particular machinery to be worked, because the set of instructions need to be given for that particular device by utilizing a software, and this software has to be supported with respect to the hardware, and hence this development of the software is necessary, and hence the manufacturers and the testing life cycles in n number of industrial fields as well as the medical fields, and even the different kinds of live basis of operations can be utilized. So if at all that this deployment has been completed, then the batching activity from the deployment to the modeling and simulation will be getting carried. So upon overall categorization or combination of these three different parameters, that is modeling and simulation, prototyping and deployment, the entire system will be in a correct mode of operations. Next, moving on to the substatory level of this. Substatory level. Yes, coming to the objectives of mechatronics. So, what are the basic objects? So, we are designing, prototyping, and next executing the entire component. For what purpose? And what are the parameters need to be getting done for the real-time basis? Whatever the work need to be performed. So here we will be having a look regarding the objectives. The integration of mechanical systems with respect to electronics and computer systems. For what purpose? In the sense, indeed to justify the quick actions need to be performed because here is one gap. By having the mechanical materials, indeed to combine the mechanical materials need to be joined, will be performing the welding operations. So light state of welding process is nothing but the soldering process which will be done beyond the 54 degrees centigrade of temperatures. It's also only to an ductile materials. So in the mechanical systems, we need to perform any of the sizing operations will be moving on to the mechanical labs. And later on for the soldering process, we'll be moving to the electronic parts. And these actions will be getting done on the or on the supervision of a man, or else the entire activity will be getting done by a technician. Here, under the guidance of these computer systems, the entire activities or actuators will be getting worked in the mechanical systems, and this electrical activity also will be getting compensated with respect to the program given by this computer systems to the integratory concept of this mechanical, electrical, and computer systems. There is a major objective of this mechatronic system. And upon this combination or integration, what is the major flexibility that we are having? It will improve the efficiency of the system. That is, three different workshops will be integrated to a single workshop. That is a major advantage. And efficiency of the system will be very much high. It will reduce the cost of production. If you have already discussed that for an mechanical, once for a mechanical constituency, will be having here we have the continuous predictions related to the mechatronic, related to the electronic, and related to the computer base. The three different systems will occupy the three economical roles. But on the segregation of this mechatronic system, we'll be having only the one consistency of the production, which will increase the high accuracy and even the precision. And economical factor will be very much less when compared to the three different modes. And even it is very much flexible or easy to control the system. And customer satisfaction also will be very much high in comfort. That is, indeed to travel to three different workshops, you'll be getting bored. He or she will be getting bored. Related to that, entire the three different tasks will be getting commenced only at a single place will lead to a high strategy of working. Then that is a basic constancy or basic objective of this mechatronic system. Moving on to the advantages of this particular system, there is a mechatronic system. It's a high level of integration. High level of integration in the sense even the research activities are being getting progressed in electronic kinds, even the IT-based sectors, etc. And even in the mechanical modes of sectors. Hence, here the high level of these three different categories in a single state will leads to the high performance activity and even increased in a functionality and in a better design. And hence more use of electronics and softwares will leads to the precision of the work being done. And even the use of this artificial intelligence and intelligent process control. So here artificial intelligence plays a major important role that taking of self decisions, precise decisions without any human involvement within the mechatronic system. And next, Assume responsibility for a process and operation with little interference of operators. So, at three different positions related to the mechanical, related to the electronical, and electrical related to the IT-based sectors, three different persons or skillful workers are necessary to operate. Here, only a single person can guide or monitor these three different types of works at a single place. It's a major advantage and even will minute in the economical basis of functionality also. It's a multi-sensory and programs environment, high reliability and safety, and improved and less expensive control, and hence less expensive related to the overall basis of working scenario. These are the major advantages related to the mechatronic system. And when we'll be looking over this, some of the examples also. And for each and every kind of action, there will be some of the disadvantages also. And we will look over these limitations of mechatronic system. The operating cost will be getting minuted instead of utilizing three single workshop, and indeed to utilize three different workers, skillful workers will be minuting or limiting to only one skillful worker indeed to operate these three different parameters here. But for installation of three different systems in a single place, initial cost will be very much high. Operating cost will be very much low when compared to the three different places. The task will be completed only at single place. But here the initial cost will be very much high. And the complicated design and system. Here we are calling skillful worker. Skillful worker in the sense the working actions which will be full-fledgedly known by that particular worker, by that worker. And he is called as skillful worker. And here the working person need to be aware of three different works need to be operated simultaneously. And hence complex designs and systems will be integrated in a single place. The repair and maintenance is complex. And if you have got any malfunctioning in any one of the systems that is related to the mechanical kind of system, simultaneously this electrical and even the IT based system also to be aware of. This has to be in a halting condition, and after the successful operation or maintenance of these mechanical systems, they need to be connected again. Its replacement is difficult, and it is difficult to change old system to a new system. Yes, the shifting of three different systems that are in place from one place to another place is very much difficult. This because this has to be dismantled from one system to another system because it's an integrated already. So that need to be separated, and later on it has to be changed to another location. These are some of the limitations that we are having. Now, the major applications where you are being utilized. But in the operations, there will be a quick response, and there will be an less maintenance in the case of these mechatronic systems. In the domestical purpose, we are utilizing the washing machines. Washing machines. So three different operations or four different operations, and present days five different types of operations are being performed in the washing machine technology. That is washing, rinsing, and next even the drying process. And after completing the drying, even ironing also being done, and outletting the entire clothes as an output. And even the automatic camera. Present days we are seeing the automatic cameras also as well, selecting the image or selecting the area, capturing, zooming in, and the sensor activities also by clicking in simple snort, entire the action is being performed. In the case of this business kinds, Xerox copy or Xerox machines, and barcode readers, scanners, etc. are being utilized. In the case of industrial field, the conveyor system is plays a major important role to carry the material from one place to another place. Automation of control, automobiles, ABS system, anti-lock braking system, utilization in the car engine for the management. So we are now aware of this anti-lock braking system that are being in present days. Any kind of cars, any company cars, it always safeguards the prevention of accidents. These are the major applications in the mechatronic system. Here we have some of the examples. For the smart consumer products, home security related to the cameras. In majority, in the shops also we are presently utilizing these cameras for detection purposes. Microwave oven, toaster, dishwashers, laundry washers, dryer, climate control units, etc. Even in the medical plants, medical equipments, implantation devices, assisted surgery, and haptic, etc. Even in the defense category, unnamed air, ground, and underwater vehicles. Because without a respiration process, these robotics plays a major important role to be work equivalent to the manual power and smart mutations, jet engines, etc. So, life will be minutely and maximum contained in the case of this utilization of this robots, which are electronic and and manufacturing robots, machines, processes, different kinds of processes, milling, reaming, boring, etc. Automotive parts, automatic, climate control. Some of the components that we are being utilized for measurement of atmospheric conditions, climate control, anti-lock braking system, active suspension systems, cruise control systems, and all opening or closing of these airbag systems, engine management, some of the safety precautions in the automobiles, and new-centric work, network-centric, and distribution systems. Different distributed robotics, tele-robotics, and different highways intelligent robots. Nothing but highways intelligent robots in the sense we're getting carried. There is a best example of toll gate system also. In the toll gate system, automatically that door will be getting laid down. After the successful payment, it will be getting reopened upon clicking one enter button by a manual process. And there, by replacing the robot, car will be getting entered. There will be one tag system which is being very much familiar nowadays. The tag need to be identified, and if your scanner identifies that particular tag automatically without any manual process, the door will be getting laid up, and automatically the car can be moved. There's some major applications, futuristic applications that need to be grabbed. And here are some of the live examples. We've already discussed regarding the photocopier machine. Scanning will be getting done. Simultaneously, printing activity will be getting performed, even the scanning process is getting done. Modern shading machines, the disk drivers, even the auto garage openers, automatic sliding of the door, when then person has been detected, simultaneously doors has to be opened, and even the vending machine and different shopping areas. Yeah, here are the career paths for the mechatronics. Here we have options and opportunities. Candidates, after completing the BTech in mechatronics, if any person has been chosen this mechatronics and basics in the BTech career, there will be an huge amount of opportunities because he'll be getting aware of mechanical strategy, electrical strategy, which are operated with an electrical guidance. they can get various job opportunities in the government sectors also as well. And these are some of the career paths in the BTech: material processing, aerospace, manufacturing, robot, automobiles, medical, etc. All right. And this is the end of the introductory part of mechatronics.